All right, 2 drinks, 1 video. Dunkin just released some new beverages and new food. Check it out right there. That is a Shamrock Macchiato. This one is a salted caramel drink of some sort. We're going to discuss. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I could be very persuasive. A couple new drinks and I believe some type of hummus tomato toast launched at Dunkin, not Dunkin Donuts, just Dunkin. And we're trying 2 today. This one right here kind of mixed up a little bit more now, but this is the Shamrock Macchiato. You heard that correctly. Are they going after the clown? And I don't know why I keep saying the clown. I think it was like 12 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Some years ago, McDonald's stopped using Ronald McDonald as a spokesperson, but I keep saying the clown. But McDonald's has their Shamrock Shake, and Dunkin said, hey, we're just going to name this the Shamrock Macchiato. So it's a macchiato, but they're going to have the green coloring right here. Or is it coloring? I'm pretty sure there's Irish cream in here. I read that it's very reminiscent of some Irish whiskey, and we're just going to go into it. Should I mix this fully? First, let's mix it and kind of go from there. Do a little Dunkin swirl, Check it out. We got a little Dunkin tornado going on the inside of there. So here we go. Whew, when I first saw the name, I'm like, whoa. So I called up Lupe, who has a nice little connection with Dunkin. I said, what's Dunkin doing? Throwing Shamrock into the name of a beverage. But here we go. Wish me luck. The Shamrock Macchiato, brand new over at Dunkin. Let's go. Ooh. Now, if you didn't tell me, I think that article I read about it tasting like Irish whiskey, it almost feels like there's some whiskey in here, but I know there isn't. It's very sweet. Very, very, very sweet. Another sip. You know, I don't hate this, and I'm pretty sure I've tried the Irish cream, especially when it first launched. I'd have to go back into the archives to see, but it's sweet. Does have a nice Irish cream flavor, but in my head when I hear Shamrock, it's so universal. Shamrock, the Shamrock Shake with that nice little flavor going on. The color's there, Shamrock, but I mean, that could mean a lot of things. We got, what is it, March 17th coming up? What is that day? St. Patty's Day? St. Patty's Day. But yeah, give this to a kid, like a 15-year-old. They're like, hey, I've got a little bit of Bailey's going on in there. So I like it. Don't love it. I would not order it again on the regular. You guys know what I like. I like mocha. I like chocolate. And I also like salted caramel. So that brings us to this one where we had a little issue with the ordering process. I went back in. They had given me a caramel craze. They were very polite, very nice. They said, no, we'll make you the new one. But I'm still a little confused because the guy behind the counter, really nice, did not get his name, said that the foam on this, which I ordered, the Salted Caramel Signature Latte, normally has whipped cream that sometimes pops out of the top right here. This one doesn't. It has the foam. So he's telling me that the salted caramel foam is what goes on top. That's what's on top of this. And there's also a different caramel pump. That's the universal Dunkin pump. Salted caramel pump that goes in here. But what I'm really finding a little strange is it has the foam on the top that's not all the way up. It doesn't have the sippy top because they also have a sip, a salted caramel sip, and the salted caramel signature latte, where the signature latte you would use the straw, and the sip you would use the sippy top. And this seems like it's a combination of 2, but I got the bubble dome. So I don't know. So I'm going to take a sip. So when you do it this way, I'm not going to get any of that salted caramel goodness from the salted caramel foam. So let me take a sip first of the drink. All right. So if you watch my channel enough, I'm not a huge fan of the caramel over at Dunkin. So right there with the caramel flavor, little bit of salt flavor going on. It is a little bit different, but I wasn't 100% on board with it. I don't know if you can see this. I don't want to spill it, but right there, let me go down. Do you see it? Yeah. Check it out right there. The salted caramel foam. So I'm going to take a sip without the sippy top. Cheers. That's the way to go with this one. You have to get that salted caramel foam into the flavor right there. And the sippy top is definitely the way to go. I keep saying sippy top like it's a kid's top, but it does remind me of those kids cups with the sippy top. But just very light salted caramel flavor. But you can tell it is different than the regular foam that they're going to put on their drinks. So I like this one. I think a little bit better than the Shamrock Macchiato. I don't know. Both of them I will not gravitate to on the regular basis. And I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to mention something. Should I mention it now? All right. I'll mention it now before I give a rating. Dunkin', they have just been so unreliable, like the past 10 12 visits. This one is a little bit out of his control. I give him a break on this one, but the other issues I have had, it's just kind of like maybe I should just take a little break. I'm actually up to 6 free drinks on my Dunkin' app. Maybe I will give one of those away. Stay tuned. So let's give it a rating. I'm not going to do the official rating on these two. One video, 2 drinks. What is this one again? The Shamrock Macchiato. 1 to 100. Probably going to give this one a 68. If you like Irish cream, you might enjoy that one better than me. I'm going to give this one with the straw like a 72, but with the sippy top, that's like a 79. So yeah, there you go. Another review in the books. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please do not forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media, getting the word of my channel out to the masses. In closing, there you go. A 2 for 1 or a 1 for 2. 1 video, 2 products. 2 products, 1 video, and we'll call it a day. Thank you very much, and we will see you soon with some more reviews. Bye.